beat, start time, right here on the entertainment beat. When we say dancing, a lot of stuff you see on YouTube and in dancehall videos that the ladies do and all these crazy things and X-rated things, this is not the dancing that Blacka is teaching. We're talking about like literal dancing, choreographed dancing, the nolinga, you know what I mean? All the dances that the artists them sing about, right?
Yeah.
Inside the famous record parlor in Los Angeles right now, and with me right now, this is Blacka di Danca. You know Blacka di Danca. And then again, Blacka, a lot of things I tell people on this show, they don't believe me. So I'm gonna have Blacka tell you a lot of things himself. Well, if you are surfing the internet and you're Googling and you're watching a lot of the dancing videos, and this man is responsible right now for a lot of the street dance you see like in New York, you know what I mean? And all over the world, worldwide. So Blacka is here right now, Blacka. We have to, I'm glad I get to chop it up with you in California, because I know he's a busy man. Why are you in Los Angeles and not New York?
I'm actually in Los Angeles right now working on a little mini documentary with Red Bull. I was just on tour in Europe 3 days ago, so they flew me in to do a little mini documentary, and then I fly out again to go back on tour in a few days.
And when I say tour, you know, this man is going on tour to dance and spread. He's spreading the love and the culture, the dance culture worldwide. I'm telling you right now, Blacka is a dancer, among other things. So Blacka, tell me something right now.
Yeah.
I'll tell these people. A lot of people know you, but they don't know. Tell them some of the people you've worked with.
I've worked with Rihanna. I'm in the Rihanna Work music video. Worked with Diplo and Major Lazer, so I've choreographed Major Lazer's music video. I've done tours with them around the world. I've worked with Skrillex and Kaiser. I've worked with A$AP Rocky. I'm in the A$AP Rocky featuring Juicy J Multiply music video. I've worked with most dancehall artists that you know, Shaggy and working with Mr. Vegas right now on a big song and music video. Yeah, just try to keep the culture pushing.
It never stops. So I mean, all of these people, and these are people that everybody knows. And Blacka, I know your thing don't stop right here, you know, because earlier on we were chopping it up, and I hear that you're recording music now.
Yeah. I'm about culture, you know. So right now the culture's about dance, but yeah, I think about the future. So in the future, I'm trying to work on some music. I'm actually releasing my first single called Bussa Dance with Basement Music and Flex Up crew. It's not just my song, but it's a crew of 15 people worldwide. It's me and ZJ Sparks on the track. So look out for that one, definitely.
Fantastic. Now I'm telling you right now, people, this brother right here, I mean, it's been in the business. How many years you been dancing on Blacka?
I've been dancing all my life, but I've been in the business for 15 years. 15
years. And the credibility is all over the place, as the man tell you right now. So he's in Los Angeles. He's shooting a mini something with Red Bull, as he told you before. But Blacka, tell us about your Caribbean roots.
Well, I was born and raised in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. My mother and father are from Trinidad and Tobago. And I just represent being Caribbean straight up. So I don't represent just Brooklyn. I don't represent just Trinidad. I'm representing Jamaica. I'm representing Guyana, Antigua, St. Vincent, Barbados, Grenadines, and Kitts, and every island, because it's about being West Indian.
That's fantastic, because a lot of people watching right now worldwide, you just gave them some news, because a lot of people watching right now, I bet you thought Blacka was from Jamaica. I bet you thought his parents were Jamaican, because he's in so many dancehall videos. Tell me, have you worked with any Trinidadian artists?
Yeah. I just actually produced Bungie Garland's music video for Big Bag Soca. I'm the producer on that video. And you know, me and Marshall are close friends. So I work with Marshall, Bungie, and just them two for now, you know.
Them two for now.
Yeah.
But I'm happy you said you're Trini, because I didn't even know you were Trini.
Yeah.
But I thought today was the day so we can break the ice and tell everybody that Blacka is Trini and from Crown Heights.
From Crown Heights, Brooklyn, yeah.
And is baddest dancer worldwide. We've seen some of your videos teaching in some place that is not English speaking, but for the love of music and the Caribbean music, I see you teaching them some of the freshest move right now. How people receive like dancehall and that stuff, that kind of music worldwide.
Well, first I have to say that the music of Jamaica for me, reggae, dancehall music, even going back to Mento and Ska, is the most impactful and most inspirational music in the world for generations. Bob Marley changed the world with reggae music, so that's what I'm trying to do through dancehall music. So it's beyond just dancehall music, it's the culture of Jamaica has the biggest impact on the world, the dancehall culture. And what I'm doing is I'm transmitting the culture through the dance steps, because as you know, every dance step means something very important for the community, for the dancers in Jamaica, for the people in Jamaica, for the lives that they live every day. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to introduce that into their culture. You know, like let's say you have a dance called Take Away Yourself, and you know, take away yourself means to take yourself away. Then you don't just teach the move, you teach the mindset, and you teach people that if there's something bad going on, you take yourself away from that situation. So really, dancehall music is shaping people's lives, it's impacting the future, and it's also bringing people to research into Jamaica, research into just being West Indian, period, because being West Indian is the best thing in the world. Our culture is the richest culture, full of so much love, understanding, history, and just passion.
Tell us a little bit more about the project, because I'm sure everybody's interested to know what's going on with the Red Bull. Red Bull signed Blacka.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's that about?
So I've had the blessing to be the first dancehall dancer in history to be signed by Red Bull, which is the world's largest energy drink company. And I definitely have to give a big shout out to largeup.com for making that happen, for brokering that deal. And this is really history for not just a dancehall dancer, but for West Indian culture, you know, for the soca dancers and even the African dancers and even the hip hop dancers, because, you know, Red Bull normally only signs break dancers, and they really care about culture. I've never awarded anything down. You know, my first class teaching them, I taught them Gyas and Lomi and Nullinga and Willy Bonks, and they just want to learn it more. Every time I meet up with them, they just want to learn more and more about dancehall. They want to learn it so much that they actually brought me to Baltimore for a conference called the Amapico, where I was mentoring and motivationally speaking to 15 social entrepreneurs about business and about their careers through what I've built with dancehall. So right now I'm just trying to continuously just, like I said, change the world through dancehall music, and it started with Red Bull. So definitely that's one thing that I hope I can continue to open doors for the next dancehall dancer behind me to get signed by Red Bull, to get signed by Sprite, to get signed by Coca-Cola, to be signed by major brands, instead of just brands sending you sneakers and saying, hey, can you wear this? No, send the dancer sneakers, pay them to wear the sneakers, and then let them wear it. Because, like I said, dancehall culture, reggae culture, Jamaica's culture is the most inspirational and impactful culture in the world. And the industry, the hip-hop industry, has been using what we've been doing. They've been using the dance steps. They've been using the butterfly and calling it the Tootsie Roll. They've been using the Nalinga and calling it the stanky leg. They've been using the rockaway and calling it the lean back. They've been using the slogans and the lyrics and the catchphrases. So it's about time that we take it back to where they're taking it from.
This is a big move for you, Blacka, being signed to Red Bull. I don't know how long the contract is, and
it was originally 1 year, and then now it's 2 years, and it looks like it may be 3 years. Let's just hope for 30, maybe 90.
Dancehall has impacted even Red Bull, so they have jumped on right now. Where people can see some of these Red Bull stuff that you're doing?
On the Red Bull website, on redbull.com, on the Red Bull Instagram. They've been posting my videos, posting my work, and we're working on even new projects. Even more importantly, right now, through the support of Red Bull, I've started a community dance program in Jamaica. Actually, I fund about 50 kids to dance twice a week. I've been doing that for about a year. The school is called St. Martin de Porres School. It's in Gordontown, St. Andrew. And I'm actually putting out the video. It's called the Little Dancer Program. And the idea behind that was, when I got signed to Red Bull, I got up to another level in my career, but I only got there because of dancehall culture. And if you truly love a culture, you don't take from the culture, you give back. If you truly love somebody, you figure out how to help them grow in what they're doing. So if I truly love dancehall, I have to figure out how to help dancehall grow where it's from. So I started the dance program because I need the children to grow up knowing their culture and to change the mindset. Because as we know, the government of Jamaica doesn't support dancehall. The government of Jamaica is closing down the parties early. It's insane that the dancers have to travel to Europe to make a living, instead of staying right there in Kingston where they're from and teaching in a dance school or a dance program. Why do you have to fly to Russia to teach dancehall where dancehall is from Jamaica? So the way to change that is by impacting the youngest of the youngest. So I'm trying to implement that into the school system, which has been working. And I'm actually going to put out a fundraiser to try to get the help of the Caribbean community or the global community worldwide, if you love dancehall, to actually raise more money so I can hire the local street dancers to bring them in, to give them a career, to have them teaching 7 days a week, to hire the taxi man that take care of me when I go there, to bring the dancers from Yalas to Gordontown, from Portmore to Gordontown, from Ochi to Gordontown, to give everybody a chance to actually eat off of dancehall. Because as we know about appropriation, the world is using and taking and making from dancehall. So what do we do to make the difference? We become the difference.
What's that country where people can't dance outside?
Oh, that's Israel.
Israel.
Yeah.
I mean, people like are hiding behind closed door and doing dancehall moves because they can't dance out in the public. A lot of countries like Russia don't get a chance to see a lot of the dancehall artists all the time. But people like you is bringing that flavor into their culture and their city, their town. So it feels like the artists actually here because they get a chance to perform with you to the sounds of the artists that they like. How people react to you, you feel like they react to you when they say Blacka is coming into town. What's the reaction?
The reaction is excitement, you know, and I understand why. And the reason that us as dancers are traveling more than the artists and how we have the impact to spread this culture in a different way than the artists is because the most understandable and language in the world is in English. It's not Russian, it's not German, it's not Spanish. It's body language. And that's what we're doing, that's what we're teaching, and that's how we're speaking. We're having conversations through the way that we move. In every country around the world, this means the same thing. A smile means the same thing. This means the same thing. So dancing is just that way to connect with people.
How long does it take you to teach a class for them to actually do a full, like, 5-minute routine?
I normally teach 90-minute classes. The first 5 minutes is a warm-up, a stretching. After that, I get into the dancehall steps because you can't just teach people how to read without teaching them how to write. And then we'll get into the choreo. So it takes about 30 minutes for me to learn the choreo. But one thing about Europe and European dancers is they are very strong in technique. They are trained dancers in maybe 4 to 5 different styles. Most of the dancers I ask, they tell me they've been breaking and doing popping and locking and hip-hop for maybe like 10, 15 years. So they have the technique, so we come in and we inject the culture.
How would you differentiate, like, people teaching people from the Caribbean versus teaching people in Europe? Because Caribbean people think they know everything, you know?
Yeah,
right?
Of course, yeah.
So you think, like, is it easy to teach the Caribbean people, or it's easier to teach Europeans?
You know what? There's no difference. The difference is in the person. It's not about being Caribbean or non-Caribbean, because you can teach some Caribbean people who are stubborn, and you can teach some Caribbean people who are open-minded. You can teach some Europeans who are stubborn and some who are open-minded. So it's more of a personal thing.
Tell me something. How many of the Caribbean islands have you been to? And besides Trinidad, between Trinidad and Jamaica, which one is your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. I just love the West Indies. I can't pick between the two.
What about the food? Which food is the best?
I love roti, definitely. I love roti and doubles, and I love Trinidadian food the most. Of course, that's what I grew up with, so I'm gonna love that the most.
Okay, so now you learn the man is a real Trini, but you know he represent for the whole Caribbean. Which artist was your favorite artist working with?
My favorite artist that I've worked with was Nyla from Brick and Lace. Nyla's music highly inspires me. You know, she has a song with Major Lazer called Light It Up, and that's one of my favorite songs, definitely, just because of the message in it.
Fantastic. I think I know that song too.
Yeah.
Light It Up. I've seen the video all over the place. That's a big, big track. So let me tell you something right now. From California, where Blacka going next?
On Friday, I am flying to Italy, and then after that, I fly to Oslo, and then to Switzerland, and then to Sweden.
Out of all of these places you've traveled in the world, I mean, where the biggest class you've taught is where? I don't know if you can remember.
Definitely.
And where?
The biggest class I've ever taught was in Siberia. Siberia is the coldest city in the world that I've ever been to, and I taught a class full of about 300 people with the dancers from Step Up, the dancers and actors. So that was Adam Savani, aka Moose, and Mad Chad. We had a big workshop out there in Siberia. Big up a Nice Day Dance Center, you know what I mean? And they take good care of us, and you know, we take good care of the culture out there. But yeah, I'll just travel all the time.
So when you go into Trinidad, you're not going to Trinidad for Carnival?
I'm actually planning that. I'm actually working on that. Yeah.
So Blacka will be in Trinidad for Carnival. So all the Trini people watching, you can get a chance to meet Blacka. He'll be out there and one of them big bad Trini soca trucks. So look out for it. So Blacka, the dancer, people watching it for the first time, never see where they can find you.
Anywhere on the internet. You can find me on Google, you can find me on Wikipedia, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, MySpace, your space, his space. Just type in Blacka di Danca. That's BLACKADIDANCA.
Name a couple of the artists who are some of the biggest influencers in your life.
Yeah.
While you're dancing today.
Definitely have to give a first big up to New Kingston, my cousins. You know, they were the first artists that I work with. Definitely Collie Buds. I toured with Collie Buds for 2 years. Collie Buds is probably the biggest inspiration as an artist. I've learned how to tour by myself through touring with Collie Buds in New Kingston. Definitely big up to Major Lazer. They're good people. They care about the culture. They promote the culture, and they've taken good care of me. Diplo, Walshy, Fire, Jillian, you know, big up yourself. Big up to Nyla again from Brick and Lace, because actually one of my biggest dance I created was because of Nyla, inspired by Nyla and her song. So you know, those are a few people of the many people that inspire me, because everybody inspires me.
So which dance is that though? What's the name of Blacka dance? I mean, people probably doing it worldwide.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of these people now claiming each other's dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which dance you created?
The name of my dance is called Good Vibes, and that's from the Nyla song called Good Vibes. And my dance is actually more than a dance. It's a message, it's a meaning, it's a movement, because every dance should be a message, a meaning, and a movement.
Yeah, so you have to learn Blacka dance, right? It's named Good Vibes. I like the name of it, right? Not shoulder now fling on TV today. You know? Good Vibes we are doing, all right? So Blacka, worldwide, you know the man, you've seen the man, and who don't know the man now. Blacka, we're gonna bust a freestyle, right?
Yeah,
We'll
of
take it
course.
to the streets
Definitely.
of Hollywood, because you know the thing up.
Yeah.
All right, stay tuned right here on the Entertainment Beat. More to come.
Dripping out the sauce, so we're dripping out the sauce. Dripping out the sauce, so we're dripping out the sauce. Dripping out the sauce. Every gal I run past, love for was saucy. That one your name saucy.
Thank you for watching the Entertainment Beat, the hottest Caribbean show on the planet. Until next time, we out. Same time, you know the time.